to continue our dominance in the Premier League. We've got to beat Stoke next at the Britannia Stadium, and then a couple of days after that we've got to play Norwich at home. So 2 easy fixtures, I think. Let's have a look at the league table. As you can see, we've got a game in hand, and we're still 9 points adrift, so we've got to make it count. Oh, Real Madrid have got to play the second leg of the knockout stages in the Champions League against Arsenal. Last time out, they beat them 1-0. So Stoke's recent form, they've lost their last 3 games. They are in 5th, so not a bad spot to be in, but if we beat them, then it's just going to invite Chelsea to win their next game and then overtake them, leapfrog them in the league and knock Stoke further down. So for this game, Rooney, in he comes. I'm going to have Welbeck and Van Persie start this game. Welbeck is down the left-hand side. Bring in Evra, who's 100% fit. Patrick Herrmann, I'll put on the bench for this game because I've got Welbeck. Valencia as well. You know, seeing that Jones is at 93% condition, I could always bring Valencia on in the second half. I'll bring in Garay to replace Vertonghen. Michael Carrick, I definitely want to start him, so we'll take out Cleverley. Oh, no, Carvalho can't start there, can he? He's not a central midfielder anymore. He's mainly... He can be a centre-half, he can be a defensive midfielder, so I think that's his position, so he can play there. I think I'm sorted with the bench. Kagawa, I could bring in Ryan Giggs. Let's give Giggs a chance. So Danny Welbeck, we got Mata, let's do it. I think that's a good team to take on Stoke away from home. I mean, last time out we did beat them at Old Trafford. So there's Stoke's team. They've got Crouch at front, going for like sort of a Christmas tree formation, the 4-3-2-1. And you've already seen my start 11. I've just gone through all that. So let's hope that we can continue up our good run of form at the moment and come away with a positive result, just to keep us on top and distance ourselves away from City. That's the main thing. We'll just do the instructions. It's always crucial to do that, just to inform your players of what they've got to do on the pitch to get that result. We'll go through the individual and positional team talks, and that should be it. Sweet. Some players looking happy, looking relaxed, and here we go. I'm going to keep it on 2D for these next 2 games against Stoke and Norwich. They're not huge. I mean, if we do score a goal or the opposition scores a goal, you're going to see it in 3D anyway. I can't... Oh, shoot. Rooney's picked up an injury there. How did that happen? And Van Persie's just made it 1-0. Yes. Oh, it's offside. Come on. Delayed reaction. Doesn't look like it's a serious injury, though, for Rooney. Oh, it's gone 1-0 now. Is that offside? No, it's not. It counts. Danny Welbeck, 12th goal of the season. So glad I started him now. And that's just got us off to a flyer. So it came from a throw by the looks of things. Oh, what's going on with my game? No, please don't freeze. There we go, thank you. So Evra took the throw, found Carrick, who swung in a low cross, found Mata back out to Welbeck, who was positioned nicely, had a good angle on goal and just pulled the trigger. Rooney seems to be doing okay, even with that slight injury, and he's just about to take a corner. Could have been 2-0 there. Johnny Evans on the volley, apparently. But yeah, Rooney is switching. He was at 85, he's gone down to 83 now, 81 now. So not too bad. Obviously, if it was down to like 50%, I'd be worried. Oh, look at Garay, he's down to 60. Shoot. What are Stoke doing to my players? Stoke, they have such a mean streak in them, don't they? And now they could get an equaliser. Kim! Oh, just puts it wide. That was kind of poor, actually. That was a poor shot. It's well wide of the mark. Coming up to half-time then. And I don't think I'm going to risk aggravating Rooney's injury any further, so I'm going to take him off after I've done the team talk. We'll see what we can do there. That's that done. Overview. So yeah, I'm not going to risk injuring Rooney any further, so I'm going to bring on Patrick Herrmann here, and what we'll do, we'll play Mata as a central attacking mid and have Herrmann on the right side. That looks good. Everyone else ready for the second half, feeling re-energized. Let's go and get a second goal now. Let's just end this so we can prepare ourselves for our next game against Norwich. As I was saying about Stoke, oh, look at that, and Nzonzi's injured. That's a huge loss for Stoke there, and I'll make another sub as well. But Stoke, you know, they had a cracking start to their campaign. They went all the way up to Christmas with fantastic performances, fantastic results. They was even battling out for top spot. I think they brought in Nemanja Matic from Chelsea, and I think that was a huge lift for the team. And they just took it from there then, just getting results week in, week out. And it was between United, Stoke, and not so much Man City. It was just United, Stoke. Go play even safer here as well. Oh no! As soon as I've just brought Giggs on, he's now injured. That sucks. Oh, so I can't play. Mata isn't really a central midfielder. He's not the best in that position. Johnny Evans doesn't either. What I'll do then is play Jones in central midfield, something I haven't really done in this career mode save. Bring on Valencia. No. Carvalho can't even play there, no. What am I playing at? We'll just do that. So we're playing the 4-1-1-3-1 formation. Have faith in you, Antonio Valencia, who's comfortable playing in the right back position. I did it quite a few times last season, and he's only going to be on for a couple of seconds anyway before the end of the game. But last season he was great in that position. Really helped us out when Raphael was battling for fitness. And can we hold on here? Come on. Well done, Herman. Just get it out of there. That's all you got to do. Just hold on to the ball. Oh, we could get a second goal. No, it's not going to happen. There we go. Full time. Not the most convincing of wins, but we do come away with maximum points at the Britannia Stadium. I'm happy with that. We did get away with it. You know, Stoke, they have that vicious side to them when attacking. They just didn't show it today. And look at possession as well, 50-50. We've had quite a few games like that recently, where it's been 50-50 and it could go either way. So we need to be careful of that and make sure it doesn't happen again. So Ryan Giggs, what happened with him? He suffered a groin strain after chasing the ball. So I'll leave that to the physio. He'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. And Arsenal, the current Champions League holders, have lost against Real Madrid. Final score 2-0, 3-0 on aggregate. And it seems as though no headlines there that Montella is still manager. So a couple of days removed from that win against Stoke at the Britannia Stadium. Our next game, we return home to Old Trafford to play against Norwich. So let's pick my team. So in comes cleverly Ryan Giggs out with that injury, that groin strain that he picked up in the game against Stoke. Cleverly looking good. Michael Carrick, defensive midfielder. I'll play Januzaj for this game, definitely. I want to be resting some key players for this one against Norwich. Obviously, I want to win this game against Norwich, but our next game is the second leg of the knockout stages in the Champions League against FC Basel. So, for me, at the moment, that takes priority. I need to be concentrating on that because a place in the quarterfinals is on the line. I know that game is 4 days away and we've got plenty of time to get the team fully fit, but I just don't want to be taking that risk with players like Rooney and Mata. You know, all it takes is one crunching tackle for them to be out for at least a week or two, and that's enough for them to be out from that game against Basel, you know. So it's all about taking precautions. It's what it's all about, Football Manager. But that's the team I'm going to go with anyway. You've seen me selecting it as I've gone along. Got Van Persie at front. We got Kagawa starting, who I haven't really played that much. I don't feel the need to be playing him this season. He hasn't really fitted in. Maybe I move him on in the transfer window. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Just looking at their team now, there is no sign of Leroy Fer. No Leroy Fer. Maybe he's out injured, or maybe he made a move to another club in January. Maybe I just completely missed that. But I remember the last time we played Norwich in the league earlier on in this season at Carrow Road, Leroy Fer caused us so many problems. He even scored a stunner of a goal, which took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it to go in. So maybe with Leroy Fer not being in their team, maybe they're not as strong as they used to be. Oh, look at that as well. Van Wolfswinkel has been injured. That's another top striker in their team, so he's probably going to have to go off. I can see us coming away with a win here then. Rubs hands together. Oh yes. Come on, Manchester United. Gary Hooper is their other talisman up front that we need to be careful of. And John Ruddy as well can sometimes be a bit of a problem to beat. He stands between the sticks for Norwich. I'll win the ball back. Nicely done. Jones, well controlled. Holding on to it. Valencia. Going through the centre. Tom Cleverley makes 1-0 to Manchester United. That's his 4th goal of the season. It's took us up to the 39th minute, almost half time, to get our first goal of the game. The team aren't doing that bad, considering that I haven't selected the strongest side that I can pick. That's a good start. It's almost as if it doesn't matter what players I actually pick for a game. The quality always seems to be there for us to actually pick up a win. Valencia with a cross in, Ruddy saves. Van Persie scores! Whoa, what happened there? Did Van Persie head it out of his hands or something? 2-0 to United before half-time. Let's see what happened here. John Ruddy with a huge mistake. Valencia. Oh, man, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing for John Ruddy there. There I was at the start of this game saying that Ruddy can be a bit of a challenge to try and put anything past him, but he's not showing it in this game. He's having a bad day at the office, obviously. 2-0 to United. And we go in at half-time. In the lead. In control. At Old Trafford in front of the home fans. I'm very pleased with your performance, lads. Keep it up. And it's only Michael Carrick. That's extremely delighted. So that's good. Here we go then anyway. Second half at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2-0 up. Can we extend that any further against Norwich? I think we can. Cleverly to Kagawa. Kagawa to Carrick. Down the right side. Jones swings it across. Van Persie almost made it 3. It was a brilliant save by Ruddy. Trying to pick himself up after that huge mistake made in the first half. And Van Persie, you know, what a player he's... I know I say it pretty much every video that I make. I will take him off now though. He's done fantastic. He's got himself on the score sheet yet again. And I need to keep that game in mind, that knockout stage game against FC Basel. I'll drop Valencia as a right back. Take Phil Jones off. We'll be resting him as well, as he'll be starting because Chris Smalling and Raphael are both out injured still. So off goes Jones. We'll bring on Patrick Herman as well. Maybe he can add to Manchester United's tally. Good save there by De Gea. Oh, another good save on target. Could have been another Leroy Fer moment there. Trying to seek out that top right-hand corner. Make the changes. As our defenders seem to be losing Gary Hooper quite a lot. But here comes Patrick Herman. Went for the shot. Deflected. Goes out for a corner. Who's actually taking it? It's Januzaj with his left foot. Cleverly to Kagawa, who went for a shot we're not going to see. It looked like it was curling. Obviously didn't go in. Otherwise I'd be celebrating. That would have been a goal. Could have been goal of the season. Vertonghen now going in for Morrison. Good tackle. Oh, loses it again. Morrison finds Howson, who claws a goal back for Norwich. That's his 2nd goal of the season. He'll be loving that. Oh, come on, United. De Gea will not keep his clean sheet now. And who was it that messed up here? It was Garay. Vertonghen was all the way up in midfield. Failed to chase down the ball, and that's where we lacked. That's why we conceded. I'll switch to contain. Very fluid. There we go. And might as well go waste time. Just get the ball, waste time. Just pass it round at the back if anything. But Norwich have possession. Will they get one final chance on goal? No, they won't, as there is the full-time whistle at Old Trafford. We do come away with a win. I'm going to be calm here and say once again, just like the Stoke game, that we got away with that today. We were lucky. Ever since I took Van Persie off, it seemed as though we did. We lost the quality in front of goal. But we had 20 shots in total. We saw 54% of the ball, so not too bad. You know, we did test John Ruddy. Oh, look at that. Chelsea have beaten QPR 4-0. Oh, and Man City have just lost against Crystal Palace. 2-1 was the final score there. That is huge for Manchester United, as we can just run away with the league now. Oh, this is positive as well. De Vrij, who is on the verge of joining Manchester United at the end of the season. Whoa, look at those. His recent form. 7.2, 8.10, 8.10. Not bad. We could be onto a winner there, guys. Mackay on PAYTON here. Not at all. I go into every match thinking we could get a good result. If I'm honest, I was hoping my comments would make PAYTON and his players a bit complacent. Well, it didn't. 4 days after beating Norwich in the Premier League, United are playing in the Champions League again, this time in the second leg of the knockout stages in the Champions League. Last time out, the game ended in a draw. There was 2 crucial away goals by Juan Mata, which could be the deciding factor, which could see United advancing through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you've all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.